Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, hi, hello, my name is Blake, and if you're not new here, hi, I love you, and I actually missed you so much. I don't have like an excuse as to my absence on here. I am pregnant, so I will give myself a little bit of grace because of that. I am 30 weeks pregnant, which is crazy to even say. I only have 10 more weeks left, hopefully 9, because, you know, I just hope I go at 29, you know? They're already fully cooked at that point, so I feel confident being like, okay, yeah, like 39 is not bad. Did I just say 29? I don't know. My brain has become mush. Workouts are harder. Just showing up is harder. Moving around is harder. So I just thought that I would give you guys a little bit of like a quick life update. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok or on Instagram and you have no idea what has been going on, basically we moved. I think that you guys saw that in a few vlogs ago. We moved to Orange County. We have been loving it. I believe we moved in August possibly, and it is now December, so 5 months ago. That's insane. That is insane to think that we moved 5 months ago. I literally don't know where the time has gone. We went to New York, and then we went to Europe for Allison's wedding, and that was amazing. We came back, and then I went to the East Coast for a little mommy trip, like with other moms, and that was super cool. We went to Cape Cod, and I haven't been to Cape Cod in so long. It's so beautiful there, and I loved being there in October, so it was like very fall vibes, very Gilmore Girl vibes. Then I came back to LA, and we have just been kind of getting the house together and kind of nesting a little bit. Nothing crazy has been going on. Yesterday was my birthday, and John and I just had like we just did my perfect day. So we woke up and we went for a beach walk in Laguna, and then we came back and John made me pancakes, and then we just like cuddled for a little bit, and then we both got ready and we went and we got a coffee, and we went to a cute little sandwich shop that we have been wanting to try, and it was actually really good. I think it was either in Newport or Costa Mesa. I can't remember the exact spot, but it was really good. It was called A's Market. And then we popped into a few antique stores. We didn't get anything. They were like kind of really expensive, like more expensive than I had thought, but they were right next to the market. They're the sandwich shop that we ate at. We went in the hot tub, and if someone's gonna come for me being like, you shouldn't go in the hot tub when you're pregnant, we keep it at 99 degrees, which is recommended that you keep it under 100, and you go in for like less than 30 minutes. We only go in for like 10 or 15, so that's how I have been going in the hot tub, and it's been so nice because I've been so swollen and so sore, and it has been a game changer. And then we took a shower, did our skincare together, and then we went downstairs, ordered some food, and watched a movie, and it was perfect. And then we went up to bed at like, quite literally like 7:45. It was my perfect day. And today, what we're doing is John is having a chef come over to the house, and Michelle and Ashley and Brennan and crew are gonna come over, and the chef is gonna cook us like a nice Italian dinner. So I cannot wait for that. It was kind of planned like last minute, so obviously like a lot of my friends had other plans and they just couldn't come. So I'm really excited to spend time with some of the girls and see crew, because I haven't seen them as much since I've moved to, oh my God, I literally just had a heart attack. I thought that I didn't press the record button. But anyway, yeah, so I don't see them nearly as much now that I moved to Orange County. I will obviously put some of the dinner tonight, like the vlog footage, in here. And then tomorrow, I think we're gonna go see Wicked. I've heard amazing things about it. I am such a Wicked stan. I've seen Wicked twice. I wanna say maybe even 3 times, definitely twice. And I know the soundtrack like the back of my hand. And so I think John, like we don't have any plans tomorrow, so I think John and I are gonna go see it. I can't believe that it's so long. Like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Crazy. I can't wait, but crazy. I've heard that it's amazing and I'm going to bawl my eyes out, so I will be prepared for that. So the other day when I went to the dentist, because I have like it's not an infected gum. I went to the dentist because I was nervous that it was infected and I was like, I don't wanna have an infection while I'm pregnant. But I have a gum that like keeps bleeding, and spoiler alert, it's not infected, which is amazing. It's just like part of being pregnant. And they were like, it should go away, hopefully by the time you give birth, and then maybe possibly even like a month after. So I was like, okay. But I saw that he was looking at these like composite bonding brochures while we were waiting. And I was like, oh, like what's that? And he was like, oh, I don't know, like just something that I was thinking that maybe I would want to get done like in the future. And I was like, okay. So I made him an appointment for a consultation and everything, and I think he's gonna get them done. Well, I just want him to feel the best about everything, and like he does so much for me, and I just wanted to do something like nice for him, and it's perfect time. It's around the holidays, it's perfect. Now, if you remember, we did both do Invisalign at the same time in like 2022 and like some of 2023, but it didn't fix the issues that John was having with his teeth. Like it definitely made his teeth more straight, but it didn't fix like the gaps that he has in his teeth. And I think that composite bonding will do wonders for his smile. So I'm just so excited. I really am so excited. Also, I've been seeing him watching like composite bonding TikToks. And so I know that it's something that like he wants. It's not something that I'm like pushing on him by any means, but I just know that he like probably wouldn't go out of his way and like do it on his own, you know? You know what's been freaking me out though? It might just be my algorithm, because like they know that I am pregnant and probably know that I'm giving birth in March and that my due date is in 10 weeks. But I keep seeing pregnant moms who were due in March giving birth to their babies like right now. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We need a lot more time to cook, honey. Like we are not ready. We're also working with an interior designer for 2 rooms, or actually 3 rooms in our house. Our bedroom, our living room downstairs, and then also the nursery. And next week, I'm really gonna like hunker down and buy some of the pieces that the girls sourced. If you want their information, their TikTok is Sage Stone Interiors. I'll also like put it up here. I'll tag them. They are based out of Arizona, but they work like all over. And I'm really excited to see everything like come to fruition, because I tried to kind of do it on my own when we first moved in, like September-ish, and it was just too big of a project for me. I was like, I can't do this. I just can't. So I'm really glad that we're working together, and I can't wait, because some of the mood boards, I'll like put some pictures up. Some of the mood boards that they have made me, I just am so freaking excited to get everything together. I'm gonna go get ready. Oh, Mila. Oh, Mila. Thank you guys. Yay. How is it now?
Blake did a great job with this beautifully colored coffee.
A beautifully crafted coupe.
Okay, excellent color.
Little
Sorry for having it much.
Yeah, it was really good. You were able to make the menu. They did such a good job. They cleaned up everything. They even like packed up all of the leftovers, put them in our fridge, like put away every dish, like literally left our kitchen as clean as we had it before. So it was amazing. And the food was really good. And yeah, it was great. And so my friends brought me more bouquets of not bouquets of roses, but bouquets of flowers. So quite literally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 bouquets right now.
We have these,
We have
these, these.
Oh yeah, those are from John. These are from Allison. And then we have one upstairs, but I love flowers so much. So I'm in heaven right now. All right, guys, we're on our way to John's appointment for his teeth, and we're so excited. He's actually getting veneers, which we did not think that he was going to be getting done. We thought that he was going to be doing composite bonding, but he went to his appointment and they actually explained that the veneers would be, well, you can take it.
Yeah, they said that the veneers would be better because my teeth are close together and I would just chip the composite bonding. So he said the composite bonding may not last long, but the veneers will last like forever. So they're more expensive and I guess they're harder to make, but the material they're made of is a lot stronger. So we're gonna go with that because I don't want to go back for chipped teeth every week.
Right. So yeah, very excited. John was like, it's pretty expensive. I don't really want to like spend the money.
It's not that I didn't want to spend the money. It's that I've already spent the money and it didn't work. Like it's the same amount of money as the Invisalign was, and that the 2 Invisaligns, and that didn't work. Yeah. So it's just like I'm a little bit defeated.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? You deserve this. He went to his appointment the other day, and now we thought that it was going to be longer, like a longer wait, like a waiting period that he would have to wait to get his temporary teeth. But they were like, can you come on Monday? And we were like, oh, yeah, absolutely. So that's what we're doing today. I'm so excited. And obviously, like, we'll insert like before and afters and everything like that.
It's interesting because there isn't, Blake asked, and I thought as well that there would be like a 3D rendering of what it looks like and how it's going to look and what teeth you want and blah, blah. There's none of that. Yeah. They literally just, I guess they just put false teeth on that are, we'll ask him, but I think there's an algorithm or something where they make the teeth for you based on the images they took, and then they just put those teeth in and then modify them on your teeth, which I guess is better than a 3D image or whatever because it's on your teeth.
Yeah.
For these original ones that you're gonna put in.
For the temporary.
Yeah, how'd you come up with the shape? Or
yeah, so he's involved in this process.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So from the beginning, the same guy who's our like teeth artist, you know,
Gotcha.
he's the one who is start to finish kind of involved in designing. Yeah, I gotta look cool.
Smile, John.
Now I do.
Like that. Okay.
Oh, no, I do have the camera. Got it. So that's.
So you don't have to shave them down at all?
But all we might do is like a little, like just rounding some of the corner, any of the sharp edges. We kind of want it to be smooth, and any of the jagged edges, we like to smooth those out. But really, for the most part, no. We like we want to be as conservative as possible.
Right.
And
She thought you had to shave them.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I
no,
that.
no, we don't do the nubs. That's not our thing.
No.
But you know, that's unfortunately that's like the stereotype of like veneers. But I guess that is done sometimes. I don't know.
Other countries.
Yeah.
In other countries for sure, but even sadly in America sometimes, depending on like, I don't know, I guess you could say the philosophy of the dentist, but the reality is the more you can keep of the teeth, the better, because the outer part of our tooth, the enamel, is actually what we get the strongest chemical bond to from porcelain.
Oh.
So if you remove that, you're now into the next layer, which can still bond strongly, but not nearly as strong as the enamel. So we really like keeping enamel. It's not always possible, but in a situation like yours, it is. So.
Perfect. John, you have perfect teeth for veneers.
That's right.
They look so good. Aww. Wow, they look like real teeth.
Yeah, there you go.
So basically what they wanted to do is make these teeth a little bit longer than these ones, and then these a little bit longer in kind of a straighter line. And so I'm gonna have these basically for a week or so, see how they go, see how I like them, see if I like the shape of them and the smile and how big they are and whatnot. I think they look perfectly fine so far, and I don't have any issues with them. And they gave me a new retainer to wear at night so I don't grind my teeth, and also so I can whiten the other teeth. We chose a white that's not as white as these. It's a tiny bit less white, but it's not as yellow as my teeth. So I'm whitening my teeth a little bit more, because if you go too white here, then it looks fake, and also you have to maintain that whiteness with your other teeth. And my teeth are pretty white as it is because I don't drink wine or coffee or anything like that. And so we just chose a little bit less white than these because these are super white. But also these look a little bit faker because normal teeth have a gradient from a little bit more yellow to a little bit whiter because they thin out, and these don't. So that's why these may look a little bit extra white and a little bit faker. But the porcelain ones that he's having his ceramist make up, once we confirm that this is the size and shape and everything that I want, will number one be translucent, so that makes them look more real, but number two, they'll also have a gradient. Number three, you can see the teeth through it a little bit. And so all those things make it look pretty much flawless to whatever color and shape and style you want. And he didn't have to shave down a lot of my teeth. The procedure to put these in was only about an hour and a half or so. Everything was numb, so I couldn't feel anything. And so it was a cool experience, really good. And he did describe that the way they come up with this shape of teeth is that he works with his ceramist, and basically they've done hundreds of thousands of teeth, and they know what they're supposed to look like and what the eye catches and what it wants to see, being a tiny bit of teeth below your lip when you're at rest like this. It's like a tiny little bit of teeth there, you want to see that, and I didn't have that before, and things like that, and also the sizing of it. I did ask him how people end up with really weird big white teeth and they're like famous movie stars, and he was just flabbergasted and had no clue how they would end up with such bad veneers, and it's given veneers a bad rap apparently. And he also said that you don't need to shave down the teeth, like I said, because it bonds better when you don't shave down the teeth. And so that was also giving veneers a bad rap. So all the things that I had thought in my head, he kind of resolved and explained to me, which is awesome. And
yeah, he only said it's necessary to shave down your teeth if you're starting with really big teeth and you want smaller teeth.
He only said it was necessary to shave down the teeth a little bit if you were starting with really big teeth and you wanted smaller teeth. And so mine are the opposite. I was starting with smaller teeth with gaps, and they were also shorter and wanting a little bit larger teeth. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So now I wear these for 2 weeks, and then by then they'll have the final ones made once we verify it with him on the phone between the visits, what I liked, what I didn't like, if there's anything I would change. And I haven't noticed anything except like when I bit down, I did like nick this one a tiny bit, but I'm pretty sure it's because this tooth down here, he shaved a little bit, my lower canine, he shaved a little bit because he said it was really sharp. And so I think he just needs to shave that a tiny bit more, or make that tooth a tiny bit, like a micromillimeter, a portion of a millimeter smaller.
I'm peeing my pants.
No, go, hold on. No, go straight. Go straight on and smile.
Party people, it's been 2 days, and that came off, and that came off. So we're dealing with that right now.
Guys, I almost peed my pants last night.
Like almost Peter Pan. So this all came off of here, and that came off of there, and I'm going to the dentist now to fix it. But this is why we're not doing bonding, because apparently it just chips. But I think what happened is these teeth, that tooth and that tooth stick up a little bit, and I think they hit it or something. But luckily I have the pieces, and so I just kind of slip my falsies in like that, and we're gonna go like that, and I'm gonna go get it fixed. She's back, baby. She's back. And I feel like these got whiter, no? What do you think? Do you think these got whiter?
I think they got whiter.
She's back, baby.
Yeah.
So
What do you
basically he took the pieces and just glued them back in
No.
instead of putting the
No.
whole thing. Because if he put the whole thing, he'd have to go into my gums again. So he just glued them, extra glued them. But he basically said, like, listen, like, it's composite, it probably could break. And I said, so should I like chew with a mouth guard? And he's like, I don't know, like, you can, but that's gonna be uncomfortable. And like, I don't mind that, so I think that's what I might do. But basically, it's made of this material because it's cheap, it's easy, and they can mold it. And there's really nothing else that they can make the temps out of that's stronger. But then I said, well, what about the veneers? Will they break off too? Or like, what do you think? And he's like, he seems to think that God himself could not break a veneer. And I was like, would they chip? He's like, it's stronger than your real tooth. So I guess if you've chipped your real tooth, you could chip a veneer, but like, it's just really hard to do.
I think it's like, yeah, I have 3 friends who have veneers, and
This is where we're at.
in the past, oh God,
There you go.
in the past 5 years that I've been friends with them, one has popped off.
But then these teeth here were really sharp. And so he shaved them down to match my other ones. And I think that was part of the issue because this was hitting up into there like that. And so he really shaved those down flat. And so I think that will help a lot. But I think I am going to eat with the retainer in because I just don't want to go back to him. I felt bad that he was there during Christmas. And he's like the nicest guy ever.
He's so nice.
And he was there like he did it all himself real quick. He did it all himself real quick, and he was super nice, and it was super easy, and I really didn't mind because we weren't going anywhere.
Yeah,
but like, don't go get the falsies before you go on vacation, because if we were in like Florida or if we were in New York, like there's nothing you can do. You just have broken teeth for a fucking week.
Don't do it over a holiday weekend or something like that.
I always tell people don't do anything medical over a holiday, and here I am.
Doing it the day before Christmas.
The day before Christmas, getting my medical done. But he did say, like, I said the shape and everything is good. So he's gonna send it to his ceramist, so I might get them earlier than later. That's pretty good. Hi.
Very pregnant. John, where we just were?
Oh, we were just at the dentist again because I broke my teeth. I feel bad going into the dentist.
We feel bad because they're technically closed until the 5th, and it is only the 30th. So we were like, we don't want to make him like be coming back in when he's like off, but like obviously John can't be like rocking
I had
teeth.
2 teeth and the other 2 are broken, so he just shaved them all down, so now they can't break.
Yeah.
But the gaps are filled. So I think it'll look fine until like whenever the teeth come in, we're good.
But John is like starting work again.
I couldn't have 2 fucking teeth.
He couldn't have 2 teeth. But then we went to Coffee Dose and we got some coffees. John, did we tell you guys that John is now a coffee drinker? I'm not sure if we did, but he's addicted and he joneses for it. He doesn't necessarily like the taste yet.
Absolutely hate it.
But he likes the energy that it gives him.
Well, I always like caffeine. I just don't want to drink energy drinks because I think they're.
But you also did tell me that this is a different energy boost. Like you feel different than when you drink an energy drink. Sorry, my brain is like mush. But anyway, so now can you press me? I'm like iridescent. Okay, so now we are at my OB appointment, our 5th OB. If you know, you know. If you don't know, I'll get into it in another video. No tea or like anything like that, but it's just comical at this point.
But we forgot the papers, so we have to go
John-
in early.
John
I filled out all
filled
the
out
pre
like
papers
30
and
minutes
shit.
worth of paperwork, and
It was like a packet.
then
so
we forgot it on the counter. So, but basically we're here at our OB appointment. I believe that this would technically maybe be my 32-week appointment, but I'm only 31 weeks. But this just fell in the time that the new OB had an available appointment. But yeah, I'm so excited. I haven't technically gotten like a medical ultrasound since the anatomy scan at 20 weeks, and I'm currently 31. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get an ultrasound today. I don't know when you get ultrasounds, like moving forward. I think that some people get it at like 36 weeks, but I don't know if I'll get one today because I'm at a new OB, or if you just get one anyway, but
we will find
and hopefully we like her. Because even if I don't like her, I don't care. I'm not looking for another one. I don't care. It's just like whatever at this point. So
we heard through the grapevine that she's good.
We heard through the grapevine that she's nice and good, and also I have 2 doulas, so you know, I just like don't care. I don't know. People, when I talked about it on my Instagram story, people were like, "Oh my god, I'd be so upset that they're like switching you and all blah blah blah," and I was like, I just don't care. Like I really don't care if I. Like,
they're literally there for 2 seconds. I don't get the big deal is.
Yeah, like I'd rather have good hospital and good nurses, like labor and delivery nurses.
These are very good hospitals, so like all the doctors are great. Like, and I feel like we're good.
Yeah, we're just going with the flow.
Wave.
We're just riding the wave, going with the flow. I'm surprised John's been going with the flow as much as he has, because you know he is a very type A Virgo. Me, I'm just like, tell me where and when I have to show up, and if it's a healthy baby, I'm chill with it. But
all right, we're going in.
We're going in.
Yeah, it's probably like 32 weeks for sure.
So they do an in-person tour and they
Alright, we had our appointment and everything went well. We did not get an ultrasound. I feel like we might not ever get one ever again, so okay. She measured me with like the little measuring tape, said everything was fine. I got my Tdap vaccine, and in 2 weeks I go back for some blood work just because I have a thyroid thing that I have to get it checked often, and then also I have to get the RSV vaccine.
You don't have to get, you want to get. An RSV vaccine is actually pretty interesting. There's only like a certain amount of time that they let it be given out, and your weeks have to match it.
You have to be
matches.
between 32 and 36 weeks between the dates of October 1st and January 31st. So those are the dates and those are the weeks that you have.
So you can only opt to get it if it matches, and Blake matches and she wants to get it.
Yeah.
And basically it will just transfer some immunity to your fetus and your unborn child.
We met her and we really liked her. She seemed like very chill. She gave me the same vibes as my first OB in LA, and I really liked her. She was probably my favorite out of all of the OBs. She was also my general gynecologist before I got pregnant. So she gave me vibes of that doctor, which I really liked. She was very chill. She kind of gave like kindergarten teacher vibes, like very chill, very nice, very like informative, not like high strung or anything, not trying to push anything on us. And so we really like that. She was super mellow, so very happy about that. She said that there's 8 doctors and there's basically a 1 in 8 chance that she's gonna deliver the baby, but it is higher.
So this reminded me of the last OB group where basically whoever's on call gets to deliver your baby, but the positive with this one is their offices are on the campus. So I feel like even though if they're not on call and they're just doing office hours, they'll still come over, walk across the street, deliver your baby, and go back.
Yeah,
so I think the odds are better to get one of these people because their only offices are at the hospital, and the hospital's rather small.
Yeah, so basically what she said is the only time that she probably wouldn't deliver the baby is at nighttime or possibly on the weekends. But if I just go into labor on like a Tuesday at 2 p.m., she is probably going to be working and she will pop over and deliver the baby.
Which she said she did today for
Yeah.
somebody. So yeah, so that was the visit today.
Very happy with it. I'm going back in 2 weeks to see her. And yeah. All right, guys. It's what, like 7 o'clock. We're ready to go to bed and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.